Sagittarius, happy messy Monday, friends. Yeah, fuck it. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you're new here, you'll adjust. Hi, hello, welcome. And if you're returning, what's good, friend? That's it. Take it as it resonates. Do be entertained because it's Monday. Everybody else's readings thus far have been juicy as fuck. I would expect nothing less from yours, Sag. So we got the Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. Something that you are like really working hard at, and for some of you, it could be to grow your family or to grow your finances. It just looks like that shit is turning into, I don't know, stuck somewhere between a rock and a hard place. But let's see what's messy about this. Because having to work hard to get to where you're striving to go, pretty typical. It's usual. Power plays, love, a career, double life. So for some of you, you may feel like you're living a double life with the work that you have to do or the way that you have to pour endlessly into your career. And for some of you, it's really creating an issue. I feel like this is about to be a fucking pep talk more than anything else here, Sagittarius. Laughter, joy, happiness, a fear of success. Where this looks like you are having a bit of a difficult time navigating the challenges of life, career, love. But it also looks like there's someone that does not want to see you succeed that's creating a bit of a hurdle for you here. Could be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So you'll have to take that as that resonates, how this air sign fits into your life. But I feel like you're doing your best to show up. And for some of you, the way that this air sign may be even presenting an issue for you with your career, one, this person's a liar. So whatever they say to you, Sag, they're only saying it to try to keep you stuck. And that was what I was going to say, that this is kind of giving a little bit of emotional blackmail here, where you're trying to succeed, you're trying to be great, you're trying to get shit done. Some of you may be balancing or juggling multiple jobs, juggling a business and a job, juggling a business and school. Take it as it resonates. But however it is that you're juggling here, someone that was supposed to, and I'm gathering it's this air sign, this Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, they are not showing up to support you, and it almost kind of feels like watching you struggle or leaving you to kind of pick up the pieces when they're meant to be supporting that. They told you when you set off to take this new job, or when you decided to start this business, or when you decided to make whatever change this was in your life, that they were going to support you. And it's like they're falling short. But if you wonder why they can't quite seem to show up for you when you need them to, it's because sabotaging you, making sure you can't make it to the job, making sure you don't have time to write, making sure you don't have time to focus on these other things, really kind of feels like their safety net. Now, before we dive a little more deeply into this, as I'm telling you, for some of you, it looks like this person, especially if this is your lover, they may attempt to try to get you pregnant, because if you're pregnant, you're not creating. But if you're ready, and I feel like this is a relevant segment here, if you're ready to stop over explaining yourself, if you're ready to stop waiting to be good enough, and you want to start living a life that feels real to you, a life that's on your terms, I wrote a book for you, friend. Messy and Magnetic is not one of those cheesy, oh, I wrote a book and it's an ebook on Amazon. No, it's a book about survival. It is a book of self-rescue. It is a book that is a culmination of all of the moments that you, hell, all of us as women, where we almost gave up, but then we decided not to. I wrote this book from the ground up. Truthfully, Sagittarius is why I've been in and out with recording for the last couple months, finishing that project up First edition is going out, it's shipping out May 3rd, and pre orders are open. This first edition is exceptionally sacred to me. I pressed some flowers for it. I am wrapping the books in silk, sealing them in wax. I'm praying over them. I'm handwritten notes, like the whole shebang. So if you're interested in that, click the link in bio or description box to purchase your copy of Messy and Magnetic. And if you want to send a little sprinkle, because I tell you what, self-publishing is not cheap and it's hard fucking work. Go ahead and drop it in the tip jar. Now, on to this. Like I said, this type of individual here is really, really dangerous, especially for those of you where I said this is your lover, where you're like, oh yeah, I don't know why the name Antonio comes to mind. Take it as it resonates. But it's just like, damn, ever since I did this, Antonio's been real da 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 da. And he can't this and he can't that and he won't do. And then next thing you know, you being fucked on real good and you're pregnant, and Antonio is pleased because they know that you can't work multiple jobs. They know that you're going to put the book on the back burner, or maybe put the business on the back burner and focus a bit more on being a partner than being a force in your own life. Like, you have to be mindful. And I'm telling you, this warrants you needing to make a good judgment call for yourself and decide which path is going to be the proper one forward for you. If this is something that you know that you've already clocked and you feel a bit unhappy, unsettled in your connection because of it, well, tuck and roll, motherfucker. Look, that's not something to take lightly. But, and if you need a reading, please do click the link in bio or description box. But you got to figure out what you need to get out of life in order for you to move forward. I'm telling you, for some of you, even with the romanticizing the past card here, and then the karmic debt, the reason why you won't walk away from this situation, despite the fact that this is a pretty shitty fucking person, is because you're worried about what God's gonna do to you if you make a decision to live your life otherwise. God's gonna support you and love you, because that's just how it works. Don't worry about it. The karmic debt that you wrap up by staying with someone that you know does not have your best interest at heart is way worse than the karmic debt you would wrap up by choosing the light. You know what I'm saying? Scoot and skedaddle on about this situation. That's what I got, Sag. You matter, okay? I like, maybe you need somebody to tell you that. I'm gonna hold your hands real, real, real tight when I say that. You matter, friend. You do. And you got to start to make some motherfucking choices like you believe that you matter. It's okay. It's a safe space. That's what I got, y'all. I'm going to try to show up again this week. Definitely. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? That's what I got. Love you, bye.